The divorce rumors swirling around the second couple have never gone away, and, well, there may be a reason for that. From head-scratching jokes to totally bizarre podcast discussions, the rumors are only heating up. How did the rumors start? On the campaign trail, it was JD Vance's continual embarrassment of Usha. Part of the media rounds made by JD during his bid to become VP included multiple podcast appearances, and he wound up putting his foot in his mouth as part of a free-flowing conversation on the Full Send podcast. He recalled being vetted by a lawyer as part of the process of being nominated as Trump's running mate, and that included answering awkward questions with Usha in the room.
And he goes, "Do you have any secret family?" And I'm like, "Are you serious? Do I have any secret family?"
After making a few jokes about the exchange, JD added,
"Oh, by the way, if I did, I'm not going to admit it in front of my wife," right?
Yeah.
Clips of that secret family exchange were shared all over X, and several users thought JD had unnecessarily embarrassed his wife by publicly broaching the topic. The discomfort continued when JD came to the defense of a Doge staffer who had been fired for past discriminatory tweets such as normalize Indian hate. JD tweeted that the staffer shouldn't be judged for past online indiscretions, a defense that was more than a little surprising given that his wife is an Indian American.
If the vice president said that, did you say that? I'm with the vice president.
Netizens believed that seeing her husband mishandle the racially insensitive situation should have been a huge red flag for Usha. One person tweeted, "Usha, you need to take your kids and go." Then there was another awkward moment for Team Trump during the prayer service for his inauguration in January, and JD didn't handle it with much grace. Bishop Marianne Buddy delivered the prayer and used the opportunity to blast Donald Trump's stance on LGBTQ issues.
I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now.
JD looked a little perturbed, while Usha remained stoic and attentive and took in the Reverend's words. If Slotus was annoyed by the Reverend's timing of the message, she didn't let it show, but her husband apparently couldn't contain himself and leaned over to whisper something to Usha. Clips of the uncomfortable sermon were uploaded to X, and people noticed how the Vances differed in handling the moment. One tweeted, "I love how she ignored her childish spouse." Another person wrote, "Usha didn't flinch even when her husband whispered something to her." The vice president showed his comparative immaturity again a couple of months later at another public event, when, in an attempt to make a joke, JD exposed that his marriage with Usha was on rocky ground when he spoke to a Michigan crowd in March.
The cameras are all on. Anything that I say, no matter how crazy, Usha has to smile and laugh and celebrate it.
Once again, people noted how much the joke seemed to embarrass Usha, leading one X-user to write, "Blink twice if you need help, Usha." Whether it's through JD's off-the-cuff statements about Usha making a last-minute change of plans to join her on trips, or simply putting her in awkward positions time and time again, it's really no wonder the divorce rumors haven't died down and aren't likely to anytime soon.